Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Here on Show Style and Spirit, I am Ebony, of course. As you can see from the title of this video, I want to talk about a clip that we have seen on Instagram regarding an upcoming episode where Stormi and Kimmie, they have a conversation, and Kimmie gives Stormi one level of feedback in front of her face, but behind her back in her confessional, Kimmie is singing an entirely different tune. Now, before we get into the clip, I do ask that you please hit the like button on this video. Then YouTube will recommend this video to more people who enjoy the conversation surrounding Love and Marriage Huntsville, in addition to the show itself and the episode recaps. And if you have not already done so, please subscribe to Show Style and Spirit. I would love to have you. I do try to offer a variety of content here. The majority of my content does surround Love and Marriage Huntsville and the ever so inspirational Melody Cherie. But I have done a couple of other videos recently, like I saw Beyonce's new film last weekend, the weekend that it came out, and I gave my review. I have a few videos surrounding Shirley Strawberry and Ernesto Williams. Definitely check those out. And I have even interviewed some reality TV stars. All right, so now let's get right on down to business. I do want to also point out that the Copyright Act of 1976 says that my fair use commentary on this clip that I am about to play is allowed. All right, so we are going to jump right on in. And I am going to mute my mic because I don't want you all to experience an echo. So it'll just be a few seconds and then I'll play the clip for you. Thank you.
If I hear anything that sounds condescending or like, just, I kind of be like, I be wanting to pop out. Like he would say stuff like your culture. And I'm like, yeah, I got 2 speeds on my bike, right? Ain't no 10 speeds, 2. It's got that's what's up, and it got don't me. You know what I'm saying? So I was going toward don't me, and I had got there fast. And because I had got there so fast, I left.
Marsau is a gaslighter. Marsau is condescending, and Marsau is a smartass. However, the same could be said of Stormi. Stormi gaslights. Stormi's condescending. Stormi's passive aggressive. I mean, like Stormi can be all of those same exact things. But when they are directed her direction, they're not as received as well as when you're giving those things.
If I hear anything that sounds condescending,
and I want to acknowledge the Money Making Melody fan page. Shout out to the Money Making Melody fan page on Instagram for sharing this clip. I definitely wanted to talk about it. So Kimmie has a sit down with Stormi where Stormi, I'm guessing Kimmie asked her, why is there this tension between you and Marsau? Why do you call him the B word nearly every single time that you see him? And Stormi is basically saying that, she has 2 speeds on her bike. That's what's up. And don't F with me. And she said that, he's condescending. And then he causes her to lean towards don't F with me. And I have said this a few times on other videos. I definitely am not going to say that it is okay to call anyone a B word. I'm definitely not going to say just because he's a man, a woman should not call a man the B word. That to me sounds a little ridiculous. That's like putting the man above the woman. I think that it's disrespectful whenever any of us call each other out of our names. We're being disrespectful, period, regardless of gender. But at the same time, I acknowledge that Stormi is human. She's human. She's going to make mistakes. And so, especially when you feel triggered and disrespected, the way that you respond may not always be mature or being the bigger person, walking away. You may not always do those things. You may call someone the B word, okay? So, and I think that's what it boils down to when it comes to Stormi calling Marsau the B word. What I find to be very interesting from that clip is that the grace and understanding that I'm extending towards Stormi, Kimmie is not providing any of that in her confessional. I can't wait to see that scene in its entirety, because I want to see face to face, to Stormi's face, what type of reaction Kimmie gives Stormi. Because in her confessional, she admits, I'm guessing the producer asked her, you know, would you agree what Stormi is saying about Marsau, that he's condescending? And I'm guessing Kimmie said what we saw. Oh yeah, Marsau is condescending and he's a smartass. And she said, but so is Stormi. Stormi is condescending. Stormi gaslights and is passive aggressive. And so I want to know, I pose this question to you all. Do you all think that Stormi is condescending, passive aggressive, and gaslights? I do agree that she is passive aggressive. If you remember the Tea Party, when Melody was trying to have conversation with Betty and Stormi was inserting herself, and the etiquette instructor, she said, okay, Stormi, that was still rude. Your tone was rude. And, you know, Stormi, she'll be very sarcastic and she'll say, you know, like, yes, you can proceed. That's definitely passive aggressive. You may not be yelling or cursing the person out, but you're definitely trying to provoke a negative reaction. You're definitely, you know, in a very smart aleck way, you know, saying something back, passive aggressive. I definitely agree about that with Stormi. Whether or not she is condescending, to me, I don't really get that from Stormi. She seems to be like an around the way girl. You know, I don't think that she pulls out, you know, the biggest words in her vocabulary to make anyone look stupid or feel confused. So I wouldn't say, I can't think offhand of any examples where Stormi acts condescending, but definitely passive aggressive. Do you all think that she gaslights? I'm not sure. You know what? Probably, I would say she's had her moments of gaslighting. There was a time where she met with Melody. She asked Melody to meet her. It was in either the first half of season 6 or season 5. They met at what looked like a smoothie store, because I remember like Melody showed up in like some sweats and some leggings, and Stormi was like all dressed up to meet at like a smoothie bar. And she says to Melody, like, I think that you know, you don't like to have the hard conversations. I think that you run away from the hard conversations. And Melody said, well, if I did that, I wouldn't have agreed to meet you. So I have to say, out of what Kimmie said, I would definitely say, okay, she definitely has had her moments of gaslighting, and Stormi is passive aggressive. I'm not sure if she's condescending, though. I think that that's Kimmie. I would say that Kimmie is condescending and passive aggressive. But you all let me know, what did you think of this clip? I definitely think that, you know, Kimmie having to always support the Scotts, no matter how ludicrous it is, no matter how ridiculous it is, she's definitely still on that type of time of supporting her in-laws, no matter what. And I think that that's evidence in her confessional about Stormi. So you all let me know, though, what you thought about this clip. I ask that you all please hit the like button on this video. Please subscribe to Show Style and Spirit. I would love to have you. I actually was off today and I went and got another retwist. 8 weeks since my last retwist. I was definitely excited. So I feel fine. I've already like took some photos already upstairs, so I'm going to probably post those. But yeah, I love getting a fresh retwist. It is awesome. All right, so I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. I will definitely talk with you soon, and take good care. Bye.